Hello Boro fans, it's Joe from Boro Fan TV and this is the preview for the upcoming game on Saturday the 11th of July with a 3 PM kickoff as the Boro take on Bristol City in the Scarbet Championship at the Riverside Stadium. Now our trip to the capital, this past midweek, turned out to be a successful one. After two successive defeats, we finally got 3 points under our belts, and a crucial 3 points in fact, up at Millwall with the 2-0 victory. Which no doubt put a smile on our face not only to the players, not only to Neil Warnock, but to us fans as well, in our crucial bid to stay in the Championship. With the goals from Britta Sombalonga and an Ashley Fletcher penalty proved vital in the victory, although Millwall could have had a few players sent off, but that's another story for another time. The only thing that mattered to us was the 3 points going in to our last 4 games of the season, which are all crucial, starting with a team that are currently, like Millwall, are currently chasing the playoffs, but they're dealing with another situation at the moment, which I will get to in a sec. But as far as our squad goes, as one of the players that could have the scenario, one of the Millwall players getting sent off, regarding Jen Spence, he suffered a broken nose in that game, so depending on whether he'll probably start again for the Boro or not remains to be seen. But it was good to see Anthony Dijksteel back after his long injury layoff. He played a small part in the Millwall game in midweek. And strange to see that Patrick Roberts didn't feature. Obviously, he might have been burned up from the last couple of fixtures, but hopefully we could see him back in at some point in the game at the Riverside this coming Saturday. And obviously, with Britta Sombalonga and Ashley Fletcher working together up front, along with now getting a regular service from some players, this could be the strike partnership that we need to save our season, pretty much. So hopefully, whenever the squad comes in, for Saturday, we're going to have faith in them, and hopefully they'll get the job done for these last couple of games of the season. Now, going to our opponents on Saturday, Bristol City. Like I said, the current situation, they parted company with their manager, Lee Johnson, this week. After a drab run on the last couple of games, even though, like I said, they're currently 5 points off a playoff place. They currently sit in around 10th or 12th position currently in the Championship. The current record at the moment is played 42, won 16, drawn 10 and lost 16. And now with Lee Johnson's departure, there's obviously a couple of candidates been linked with the job. More notably, Chris Houghton has been heavily linked with the current manager's post at the moment at Ashton Gate. I heard Aitor Karanka's name's been mentioned a couple of times as well, so that they have a few options in terms of who to bring in at Bristol City. But whoever comes in, obviously Lee Johnson's number 2, Dean Holden, is currently in caretaker charge at the moment, so he'll probably be in charge for the game when they come to the Riverside on Saturday. So, but they've got some good players in their disposal. Obviously, Naki Wells is obviously a huge threat up front for them, along with Famara Jeju as well, and they've got Andres Weimann, who can cause a threat up front as well. Nicholas Eliasson and Jamie Patterson have been very good along the wings as well as Masengo. I can't pronounce his first name, but Masengo has been a young live wire in their midfield as well. And also Filip Benkovic on loan from Leicester City for centre-back. We were linked with him in January as well, but we ended up going for someone else. So they were good side, Bristol City. I think they've been our bogey team in the past. I think we've only beaten them once in the last few games we've had with them over the last few years. In particular, the reverse fixture at Ashton Gate, which I'd seen in person whilst I was on holiday in Benidorm at the time, that we drew 2-2 with them at Ashton Gate. They went in front, obviously, through Casey Palmer, and we equalised through a Tyler Moore own goal, and then Britta Sombalonga gave us the lead before a late equaliser from Tommy Rowe shared the spoils for the game at Ashton Gate back in August. So Boro fans, like I said, Bristol City have been our bogey team for the last couple of years. So, but in this crucial time, with only 4 games left, Boro fans, is this the start of the Great Escape? I'm starting to believe it is. It's like I say, in Warnock we trust. But leave your thoughts and predictions of the game in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Our social media links to Facebook, Twitter and Instagram are also in there as well. Until then, I've been Joe from Boro Fan TV, and I will see you on the next preview video. And until then, take care, and 3 points please. Another 3 points please. Anyway, take care. Up the Boro.